Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 22nd to the 28th of June 2020. We are in the summer solstice as the sun moves over the solstice point from Gemini to Cancer. We have just had an eclipse at the 0 degree Cancer point as well, and this is very rare. So the summer solstice is a time to pause. As with equinoxes and solstices, it's a 3-day event. So we journey from the 20th through to the 23rd, holding a space, pausing, centering, reconnecting. And this year, the main theme of the whole year is finding our true essence, connecting to your true vibration, being independent, going inwards and finding that inner gold. So we're at the halfway point through the year. And we're allowed to pause, we're allowed to stop, with the balance of sun and moon, fire and water, finding harmony within. There's a simple beauty and flow to this sacred alignment in this incredible year. So although many people like to set intentions on a new moon, with eclipses we don't tend to do that. We tend to stop and observe, see if there's a message being delivered. But the intention really is a vibrational one, to hold your true vibration, shine brightly and cleanse your energy field. So that's the kind of environment we're in this weekend. Shortly afterwards, Neptune will be turning retrograde. So this goes perfectly well because Neptune's in Pisces. And Neptune is a tuning fork. It's our ability to feel our frequency in our cells. So a very, very lovely and powerful aspect there. And Neptune will be retrograde until the very end of November. So a triple level: sun moving over the solstice point, summer solstice, eclipse at 0 degrees Cancer on the solstice point, followed by Neptune turning retrograde for the next 5 months. So it's dreamy, it's watery, it's cellular, it's emotional, it's going within, finding true essence, and just pausing from the outside world, because we'll be living from these spaces going forwards, so there is no return to normal. This is a magical schooling really on how to change how we live. So we're reflecting back to the journey that we've taken since the winter solstice, 21 to 24 December. If you take a few moments out at the beginning of the week, just go back and see how much you've changed on every level. A reflective, new perspective, and resting before we carry on. So a very quiet and simple start to the week, but by Thursday we have Venus turning direct in Gemini. So this takes us back to the 10th of April. And the week of the 4th to the 10th of April was a very heightened week, real intensity, including the tipping point of the full moon in Libra and also the Jupiter-Pluto conjunction. So we're going back to have a look at that time. Everything was in a state of real change, not knowing, pulsing potential. Then we can also look forward, because Jupiter and Pluto will meet in retrograde on the 30th of June for the next exciting instalment of their gifts. So Pluto is dying to the old, deconstructing and connecting with our power, and then Jupiter is raising and amplifying that. So on the 4th of April I was talking about the grand conjunction when those two were together. Phoenix-like energy, die to the old and raise up your power, claim your sovereignty. But with these two retrograde on the 30th of June, we're walking towards that, so we're in that phase now. Then we're going deeper. What is really your power? Do you know it? Do you live it? Or are you still conforming and giving away your power to others? So to really get to know our power now, this is level 2 of the Jupiter-Pluto story, from now until the 30th of June and through. So Venus direct in Gemini, we've had a chance to look at the head and the heart, If you're in two minds, then what does your heart say to settle the argument? We've had a chance to get to the heart of the matter and connect with our value. And this is essential with what I was just saying about Jupiter, because we need to really value ourselves in order to realise our power and come from that place. So Venus retrograde in Gemini allows us a change of heart. We can change our mind, but we can also change our heart. We get the mind and the heart in alignment, find that simple clarity, then our actions, decisions and reality will be created from a more sacred space. So the Venus retrograde entire phase will be completing by the 29th of July, but we're now stepping into phase 3, which is greater awareness. So more time to reflect there, different time spirals, but all coinciding, all weaving together. And then things get more active at the weekend as Mars moves into Aries. Mars is going to retrograde through September to November in Aries and then go direct again. Mars will be in Aries right the way through to January 2021. So this is one that we'll really be able to get stuck into. Mars rules Aries. Both are expressions of dynamism, creativity and independence. What we've seen so far in the spring of 2020 is where we were putting our energy and whether it was worth it or not. Energy, work, health, how those three can connect, because we give away our energy to something, but is it coming back? Is it rewarding? Is it energizing? So Mars moving into Aries is going to fire up that passion, help us focus on our vital life force energy. And then with a retrograde September to November, then we'll get a chance to revise, to reconnect, to actually value our life force energy. And realise that the slowdown that we've had has given us an invaluable opportunity to re-energise, to find our passion and to activate our excitement. So a super profound week there, working subtly on many levels. And if you'd like to see where this is happening for you, I am available online for readings or tuition. And I post daily on Facebook at AstroZo, Instagram at ZoeHines7. My website is astrozo.com, although I will be changing my website over in the next couple of weeks, so if it's not there for a while, that's just a necessary change that's happening. But you can contact me, ZoeHines7 at gmail.com, if you're interested in a reading or have any questions. So those are the horoscopes for this week, and I'll see you next week.